Actually, I'm going to do that again. There we go. Okay, Mom, if you want to ask questions, you're good to go.
So I'm the one asking questions. I'm not in the view, am I?
A little bit, not much. You're good.
Okay.
All three of you.
All right, Dad, you ready? You don't have to talk very long on each question. Okay, the first question. What talents has God given you that you have used in your life?
Gosh, I don't know. Patience, I guess. Part of them. Just something to stick with it. Start something and try and get it done. Get it finished.
What were some of the things that you did for the town of Fredonia?
Oh, mowed the grass. Helped buy the power system, put in the water system. I was on the city council during that time.
How about the sidewalks?
I poured all the sidewalks. I didn't finish them. I just took the cement out of the truck as it backed up, and we poured the cement. Just the sidewalks.
What are your thoughts on the children that you raised?
Golly. I think they've all done real good. Haven't had to worry about them, what they're doing. Keeping busy and making good money, I guess they are. So I think they're just good kids.
How has the gospel helped you in your life?
Just kind of tells you who you are and who you better be. How you can do good things and still enjoy the world. Or you can keep busy, and it's just been a big help. This association with other people makes it better.
Who do you expect to see on the other side?
I don't know whether they want to see me or not, but I suppose they'll at least say hello. I imagine family members, mostly just family members, I guess.
What do you think you'll be doing on the other side?
I have no idea, unless it's genealogy work. But I have no idea what they're busy, and we hear them talking about temple work all the time, so it must be part of it.
Well, you're a good worker. They'll put you to work on something.
Probably painting the tower. I don't know what they'll have me do.
Will you share your testimony?
Will I share it?
Yeah.
Here or over there?
Here.
Well, I think the gospel's true. It's been proven and been around for a long time. I know it's true. I know the prophets are true. If we abide by what they tell us to do, we'll be all right. I just know the gospel is true, and no great reason to know that, but just that it is. Can't be anything else but that, so that's my testimony.
What do you want us to remember about you?
All the good things.
None of the bad.
None of the bad. There've been a few bad bumps along the road, but just all the good things.
I think people remember you as a hard worker that was willing to work and do things for other people. Is that okay that we remember you that way?
Yeah, I've been a worker, doing things for others, or trying to do things for others. A lot of good help out there to help me, to encourage me and keep going.
Is there anything else you want to say?
No, not really. Just keep doing what you're doing and make it right. Do the right things and it'll be okay. Keep busy. Shave once in a while.
Oh man.
They're standing closer to the razor. I'm not sure which.
Do you two have any questions?
I'm not sure that I've told you or you've heard this story, but I've told it a time or two. 3 or 4 years ago, I had a dream that I was in the West, and like in the days of John Wayne and others, and I had the privilege of going to meet an old rancher, a guy that was quite old. He was too old to ride horses, but he still liked to go around and see what his ranch was like and visit with people. He built a wagon or a conveyance out of glass where he could sit in an easy chair in this trailer, and they'd pull it around the ranch and he could see what was going on. I don't know what he pulled this wagon with or this conveyance, but I assumed it was a big red Dodge truck, but I'm not sure. Anyway, it was an honor I felt it an honor to see him. I don't know why, but I was introduced to him and all he said was hypocrite. And I woke up that time, at that point, and wondered what on earth did he mean about that. All he said was hypocrite. And I just got to thinking, is that the way I live my life, is just for show of other people? The Bible says a hypocrite's a guy that stands on the corner and prays loudly so people can hear him. If you did that here in If you don't, it puts you in jail. But that's all I could think of. Some hypocrites throw their money in the coffers so people can hear it and see, but to do things different. And I think sometimes my life's been like that. I'd like to show off a little bit, do things that are for show rather than for help or for the right thing. So I don't know, still haven't figured it all out, but that was one dream I had that's stayed with me for quite a while. That I think quite often I do things for show or just for whatever. I remember one time on my tractor going across town to do some work, and I went by a house that had a big pile of gravel in the driveway, and I knew it was to be spread on that driveway, but I thought, well, I'll get it when I come back. And when I came back, there's a car parked in front of it, so I couldn't do what I intended to do. And so I went on by, and I could have stopped and asked him to move his car and I'd spread that gravel, but I didn't. But I did drive by 2 or 3 times afterwards to see if his car was moved, and one day it wasn't, so I hurried, got my tractor and spread the gravel and left. And I don't know whether he knows who did it or why. I don't care, but it was, if I'd have done it the first time I thought about it when I went by the first time, wouldn't have had to go back 2 or 3 times to see if the car was moved. So when you have a good idea, and the apostles and prophets tells you this, when you have a good idea, act on it. Don't put it off. This car and this pile of gravel is just one little thing. There was another case where there's a load of gravel had been spread in the driveway. It had been dumped in the driveway, and all it would have taken is 2 or 3 passes with my tractor to smooth it out. But I happened to ask the lady of the house, can I spread that gravel on your driveway? And she says, no, says it's for a septic tank. What would happen if I'd have spread that gravel without asking? Why, I don't know. But that's about it. Go ahead.
Well, I'm done with my questions. Do you think you're done too?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, you said some beautiful things, Dad.
Well, pretty much wiped out.
All right. Thanks for letting us do that, Dad.
Okay.
I'm going to lower you a little bit.